Hello, my name is Benjamin Hewlett. Thank you for watching Death and Taxes. To quote Benjamin Franklin, the only thing that's certain in life is death and taxes. So today we're going to talk about what happens if the IRS audits me. Okay? We did do a series about how to stay out of the limelight of the IRS, so please watch that if you haven't. But if you are in an audit, this is for you. So the first thing is it really the IRS? Now, that may be a funny question, but there are many IRS scams going around right now, and you need to make sure that it truly is the IRS first. So the most typical is a spam call that you will get claiming that it's the IRS and that you owe tons and tons of money and that you should pay it to them immediately. I even heard about one recently in the news that they wanted to be paid through Target gift cards. So if you think something's fishy, make sure you investigate, maybe even talk to a tax professional to make sure that it's the IRS that is actually auditing you. I will say that the only IRS audits I've ever seen have been through a correspondence through the mail and not through a phone call. So make sure that it truly is the IRS. So that's the second thing that I want to say is look at your letter from the IRS. It's going to typically be some type of audit letter, and it's going to detail why they're auditing you, and it will actually break out all the different figures of how much the increase will be in the audit and what they're charging you for. So again, you're going to see that if it's truly an IRS audit. My biggest advice here is probably to consult a tax professional. So either a CPA or EA, which is an enrolled agent. This is going to be your biggest advocate to help you get through a IRS audit, but it's not always necessary. So make sure that you do stay calm when you get one of these and read through the letter. Read through the letter to determine what they want. So documentation is key here. Now you want to provide as much as you possibly can without necessarily giving them too much. If they didn't ask for it, don't give it to them. But if they ask for, let's say they ask for mileage, okay? And let's say you misplaced your mileage log, then give them anything and everything you can. Let's say that you get oil changes and you have oil changes that correspond to certain mileages throughout the year. Give them that documentation or recreate a mileage log. Let them know, say, I lost my mileage log. This is a recreation of that mileage log. Here's documentation that I used to create this mileage log. You could use invoices. I have contractors that go out and go and bid jobs. They can go through and say, okay, I have these different jobs that I visited and therefore this is my mileage. You can use really any documentation that you can find to substantiate your mileage log. Now they typically will want you to recreate that mileage log, so do your best in doing so and make sure that if you claimed a certain amount of mileage, that the figure or the expense amount does match that at the end. Or you can say, I did my best in estimating it and I want to amend my taxes to claim this smaller or larger amount of mileage if that is your case. So again, put together the best evidence possible for the things that they need. So I've seen audits where they are auditing the person for maybe the child tax credit. So make sure that you have documentation that can substantiate that that child lived with you, that they went to school, maybe you have school records that shows their attendance there. You could show any type of documentation there that could substantiate that. But don't give them additional information that they don't ask for. That causes two problems. The first thing is that it causes confusion with the IRS. And the second thing is that it actually could bring up additional questions that you don't want them to ask. And so it's very important to be as concise as possible, but also giving them enough information to substantiate your particular deduction if that is what they are auditing you for. So thank you for watching this piece on what you should do if the IRS audits you. If you have any questions, please put it down below in the comments. Thank you for watching today. Give us a like, subscribe to our channel, Thank you for watching Death and Taxes. We'll see you next time.
This video has been brought to you by QuickTax Pro. If you want a tax professional like myself to prepare your taxes at a fraction of the cost and time, download QuickTax Pro. See the link in the description below.